Hi, so before we was loading a new business lead, so I've brought the new business lead back up. Today we're just going to have a look at converting that through to a prospect. The sales team have contacted them, or you've contacted them, and you've updated all the information, and that has now turned into a prospect, so you've booked them in. So you're looking to now update that. So the first thing that you would do is to go into edit, because we'll need to update the information in the lead first. So once we've updated that, so we'd add in what we call touch points. I'll go through this in a little bit more detail in the next one as well, but for the minute I'll just nip on here. So you create a touch point method of what you've done. So if you've contacted them via an email to start with, you'd pop in that you've contacted them via an email and put the touch point action and what you've done in there. So you'd put a little bit of detail in, fill out what you've done, and then if you need to add in that you have then contacted them on the telephone from that email, you'd also do that too. And that just tracks what you've actually what you've done, just so you've got it all recorded if you're wanting to track where your sales and everything has come from. So you just do your phone call and everything in there, and then if you've also booked them in, you'd add that in there as well. So you've spoke to them and then you've actually set yourself an appointment. So then you would again select how you've done it. So go through onto the telephone, you'd select the date, and then you would also, so this time you would do set callback, and then you would put the date of when it's being booked in for, and all the details of what you need to discuss. So obviously the person seeing the appointment will know everything on there. You can then also add people in comments as well. So if you was wanting, for example, to add a colleague in a comment, you would type in who you want in there, and then you would just type in what you want to send them, and if you need to call them, or if they need to do any next steps. So you just then hit add comment, and then that would store that in there for that person. Once you've done that, you just hit save, so you've made all the amendments you need, and then you would convert that into, and so you'd go into the middle and hit convert to prospect. So you'd convert that to prospect, and then once you've done that, you would then fill out all the information in here. So I will talk you through that on the next video, and what to do next, turning it into an account request. But to start with, you would just fill out the information and then just hit save, and then that's everything done. And as you can see, it will have brought through all of the touch points and things that you've loaded before. The only thing it doesn't is it doesn't bring the comments through at this present time. It is something that will be bringing through. So you just then at anybody else in any comments that you want for them to work with.